All right, welcome into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. Thank you so much for everybody that hung out with us last night during the 2 hour and 9 minute rain delay. The Mets did win last night 11-2, ending their 6 game losing streak and hurting the Cubs a little bit in the wild card standings. But we're about 5 minutes away from first pitch, so we'll get into tonight's lineups, the pitching matchup, the defenses for both teams as well. But let's give some shout outs to people in the chat. David's here already saying good evening and hope you're having a blessed day today. Thank you, David. Much better weather than yesterday. Wacky Block says, wow, new intro. And it was I stopped the music because it was very choppy on my end. I don't know if it was coming across choppy, but in my headset it was very choppy. So I stopped the music while it was playing. Phillies won game 1 versus the Nationals tonight, 8-4, with 2 homers by Kyle Schwarber. Wacky Block's checking out his points. Yeah, awesome. He says, the press Mr. Met is here. What's up? Hello, Water. How are you? Wacky Block saying woo. Xavier the random guy is here saying hey. Thomas is here as well. Hope you have a good stream. Thomas, thanks for hopping in. Hopefully you're feeling better today. Not sure why this is not seem to be working today. Let me fix this and see if I can get that to work. Yes. Let's close that and let's restart it. Let's see if that fixes it. Uh-oh. There it is. Let's see if this fixes it. Oh, there it goes. Let's see if that'll work for you guys now in the chat. And let's come back over. How's Xavier saying? How's your day? Having a good day. Thomas says he's going to stream his Sox tonight. We'll have a great stream. And Water says, I hope we can win this series against a decent Cubs team. Yeah, I hope so. Let's see here. Why did that not work? It's connected. Oh, that's why. Select. Okay. And this one. Select. Okay. All right. There we go. Now we should be working. Xavier says, hope the Rangers can win today. I believe they won last night 5-3, right? All right, let's look at it's the same lineup tonight for the Cubs as they had last night. Talkman in right field, Nico Horner at second base, Ian Happ out in left, Cody Bellinger out in center field batting cleanup, Dansby Swanson at shortstop and batting fifth, Candelario over at first base, Morel DHing again tonight, Young Domes behind the plate, and Madrigal batting ninth. Yeah, no, you think it was 5-3? Isn't that what I said? All right, let's come over and check. Let's see if the point system is working today. I was playing old MLB The Shows. It's crazy how much roster has changed. Yep. Hey, there he is. A&D. Hello, welcome in. Let's see if we can fix this here. I want this to be all the way over here. There we go. Lock that. There we go. But A&D, welcome in. Welcome in. Still have it set up where you guys can start earning points. I don't have anything to redeem yet, but still working on that. Still working on making sure you guys are accumulating points. The more you're here and the more you interact with the chat there. And we'll start adding some things in as well. Rising Rhino is live streaming right now, so he will not be here. Thomas is stopping by, but he will be live streaming his Red Sox a little bit later on. We got 5 people already watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. A&D says awesome. Yep, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We do have a little bit of a delay going on here. Not sure what's going on. All right, the Mets are on the field. I'm not sure what the delay is. Once again, the Cubs lineup for tonight: Mike Tauchman, Nico Horner, Ian Happ will bat third, Cody Bellinger clean up again, Swanson fifth, Candelario sixth, Morel seventh, Yan Gomes behind the plate, he'll bat eighth, and Madrigal will be over at third base and he'll bat ninth. The Mets defense, third base will be Mark Vientos, Francisco Lindor is at short, Jeff McNeil at second, and Alonso at first base, and we got Omar Narvaez behind the plate. The Mets outfield will be Ortega in left, Nimmo in center, and Almonte getting his first game of the year. He'll be in right field. So we had a 2-hour and 9-minute rain delay last night, and we have a delay here at the beginning. So far, 3-minute delay. The pitching matchup tonight is Jameson Taillon for the Cubs against Carlos Carrasco or Cookie Carrasco, whichever you prefer. Carrasco's 3-6 on the year with a 6.6 ERA. And here we go. We're still having issues here. Now they're talking to the Cubs manager. The pitch comm issue. That's what's going on. The Mets can be very good in the future. You have this talent coming up, an owner who's willing to spend, and that's if the prospects pan out. Yeah, agreed, Water. Agreed. I do love our minor league system now. They have definitely revamped that. And the Mets will spend the money, like you said. But he's not going to go after the big name guys necessarily, just to give them a contract to get them here. He's going to go out, get guys that want to be here, and he'll give them a longer and bigger contract. And the Mets are the pitch column wasn't working. The Mets are actually using signs. Oh, the horror. First pitch outside, 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1. Once again, Carrasco's 3-6 on the year, 6.60 ERA in 16 starts, 76 innings pitched, averaging less than 5 innings pitched per start. So not very good there. Outside, 3-1. Outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Hoerner. Once again, the Mets infield defense. Vientos at third, Lindor at short, McNeil at second, Alonso at first, and Narvaez behind the plate. Ortega in left, Nimmo in center, and Almonte in right. First pitch strike, 0-1. The Three Dogs welcome in. I'm saying hello, go Reds. Welcome in. Another Reds fan stopping by. A&D as well in the chat is a Reds fan. The 1-1. And that one's dribbled up the first baseline. Alonso will get it and tag Hoerner out. Tauchman goes to second. Yep. A&D saying, hey, another Reds fan. That'll bring up Ian Happ. Happ batting .247 on the year, 13 homers, 53 runs batted in. You have to keep an eye on Tauchman at second. He does have 5 stolen bases on the year. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Happ over the last 2 weeks is batting .250, but he has hit 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, and 14 runs scored over the last 2 weeks. There's a strike, 1-1. Xavier says, I am back. I was watching Rhino stream. That's all right. I got Rhino stream on my computer as well right now. And that ball's tapped. Lindor will come over and get it and gets him at first base. Tauchman goes to third. That'll bring up Bellinger. Bellinger had a good night last night, even though the Cubs lost. Bellinger was 3 for 3. He also had both RBIs last night before he was taken out after the rain delay. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Orioles take a 2-0 lead early against the Astros. There's a ball inside, 2-0 the count. Bellinger's batting .332 on the year with 16 homers, 55 runs batted in. There's a strike, 2-1. The 15th pitch of the inning from Carrasco is tapped down to Alonso at first. He'll grab it and take it to the bag himself. That'll retire the side. So the leadoff walk does not hurt. And we go bottom one. Still no score. We got 8 likes already on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. It does push our content out to more people. We got 9 votes in the poll, 33% Cubs, 33% Mets, 22% hoping for a good game, and 11% saying that the NFL regular season needs to start. Speaking of football, we will be live on Friday night. Our football team here at Pure Adrenaline, myself, Cam, and I believe Thomas Fitzpatrick, who was in the chat. I believe we will be doing I believe we'll all be together. We are doing the Packers-Bengals game on Friday night, and then Sunday at 1 Eastern time, we are doing the Chiefs-Saints game as well. So if you guys are football fans, make sure you come out for those. We're going to start talking some fantasy football as well. DJ Stewart was a late scratch. Is available off the bench tonight. That's why Almonte getting the start tonight. But here we go. It'll be Nimmo, McNeil, and Lindor. The Cubs defense, it'll be Madrigal at third, Swanson at short, Horner at second, Candelario at first, and Yan Gomes behind the plate. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Outfield from left to right, Ian Happ, Bellinger, and Talkman. The 1-0 is down low, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Tapped foul, 2-2 the count. Popped foul. Madrigal comes over and foul ground, and he'll make the catch, 1 away. Bernard is here saying hello, everyone. Let's go, Mets. Welcome in, Bernard. Great to see you. That'll bring up McNeil with 1 out, and he bloops one out to left, and Happel won't make the catch, but was able to grab it on the hop to keep it from going past him. So there's a 1-out single for McNeil. That'll bring up Lindor, who's raised his average up to 246, 22 home runs and 69 runs batted in. Up high, 1-0. The Mets were able to jump out early last night on a 3-run home run by Alonso in the first. And runner on first here with 1 out. The 1-0 is high and outside, 2-0. A&D saying go Mets. The 2-0 to Lindor is ripped foul. Mike Francesa reports that there are real problems with teammates on the Mets. Who cares what Mike Francesa says? But Steven, welcome in. Swung on a miss, 2-2. I believe, Steven, I believe there were problems on the Mets, and I believe those players have been traded away. Fouled off, still 2-2. Bernard says, yeah, Mets breakout game yesterday was nice to see. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. 14 people watching. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Just underway here in Flushing, Queens. We're in the bottom of the first. The Mets win game one last night, 11-2. And have a run around first here with one out. And Lindor pops one up. Swanson in shallow center will make the catch, 2 away. That'll bring up Alonso. Alonso hit 2 home runs last night. McNeil and Lindor had a fight in the dugout. That was years ago. First pitch in for a strike to Alonso. Just missed. 1-1 to count. Fouled off, 1-2 to count. Point is, they're still teammates. Who cares? I have arguments and stuff with coworkers at my job. How do adrenaline points work? Well, right now you guys can just earn them. I have not set up any way to redeem them yet. Just got them set up last night during the rain delay. A&D, who do you think the best rookies are this year? The only one I've really paid attention to is Corbin Carroll from Arizona. I really have not paid attention. And, of course, Kodai Senga of the Mets. But Carroll right now, to me, honestly, would be the National League frontrunner. But I have not paid close attention to any other rookies. The 1-2 to Alonso. And that one's fouled off, still 1-2. But when you guys come in and make a comment, everybody on your first comment receives 150 points each stream. And then you get points for every minute of stream you watch as well. Hey, permanently temporary. Thank you for stopping in. Drive by liking. Have a good stream. Free Kevin Brown. Is that the Orioles announcer? That ball's up and out of the strike zone, 3-2 to Alonso. McNeil will probably start running 3-2 here with 2 outs. The 3-2, and that's drilled into center field. And it's off the top of the wall, and he drops it. McNeil would round third. Pete pulls into second base, and the Mets are on the board 1-0 early. That's 84 runs batted in for Alonso on the year, starting to heat up. Before tonight's game over the last 2 weeks, Pete was batting .314 with 7 home runs, 20 runs batted in. So starting to get things turned around there for Mr. Alonso. Let's see. The umpires are looking at this. Let's look. Oh, and that hit above the orange line. That's a dinger. That's a 2-run shot for Alonso. Now we can go. It's a 2-run home run for Alonso. Yes, the O's announcer, absolute stupidity by Angelos, taking magical season and tarnished it. Bernard saying, let's go, Pete. Your Mets play-by-play guy went in hard on it. Yes, I saw it last night. They sent him back. The third base umpire sent him back to second until they officially made the call. Yeah, Pete was fine until he got hit in the wrist, and it took him. Right, Steven. He came back early from that first pitch strike to Vogelback. And it took him a little bit, but he's fully healthy now. So that's a home run. There's a ball low, 1-1 to Danny Burgers. That gives him 34 on the year, and RBIs 84 and 85. Swung on a miss, 1-2 to Vogelback. That's the Pete I know. Yes, let's go. Yes, permanently. Fouled off. Count still 1-2. Vogelback swung on a miss. He strikes out. And he's laughing on the home run. It was close. It was tough to see. They had to replay it, and it just hit above the orange line. So that makes it a home run. With 50 games left and the Mets being 7.5 out, the last wild card spot, do you think they can make it? No. Their pitching rotation will not allow them to make it. He can wind up with 50. With that one, he's at what? 34? Whew, man. If he stays hot for the next month and a half, definitely. But for the Cubs in the top of the second, now down 2 runs, it'll be Swanson, Candelario, and Morel. The Mets need a good winning streak. Yes, they do. The Orioles are up 3-0 over the Astros already. I forget who it was that asked me how many games of the 6 I thought the Orioles could win, and I said 4. Because Reds and Marlins are taking over. No, the Marlins are not. I could see the Reds, not the Marlins. But let's look at some scores. I do have the rotating scoreboard there, but let's look to see at some other scores. Those Orioles have that 3-0 lead. That game in the bottom of the second. Marlins and Reds are tied at 1. That game in the bottom of the third. Reds have runners on second and third and 2 outs. Tigers lead the Twins 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Cardinals lead the Rays 1-0 top of the fifth. Once again, Pirates with a 3-1 lead over the Braves. That game early on. But man, they beat up on Strider last night. And putting a beating on them tonight as well. Top of the second in Boston, Royals and Red Sox, no score. The Royals have runners on the corners and 1 out. Let's get back to our game. We'll get back to the scoreboard next break. First pitch to Swanson is in for a strike, 0-1. The Guardians just took a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. There's a strike. It's 0-2. Swanson calls timeout. That sun peeking through the outfield. The 0-2. Vientos right there. Backhands it. Fires across. Alonso stays on the bag. 1 away. 4 in a row retired now by Carrasco. That'll bring up Candelario. Pete stayed on the bag. Yep. There's first pitch strike, 0-1. Carrasco coming out firing tonight. Enjoying that. Royals just took a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. That game in the second inning. The 0-1 is lifted in the shallow left. Ortega comes on and makes the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Morel. 2 out and nobody on. Morel went 0 for 2 last night with a couple walks. Any of the guys watching in the chat, have you guys been out to Citi Field yet? I have not been to a Met game since they built Citi Field. Morel swings at the first pitch, 0-1. But to be fair, I haven't been to Yankee Stadium either. The new Yankee Stadium. Whoa, up and in, 1-1. Tapped foul, 1-2. Bernard says need a good game from Cookie. Yes, we do. A lot of pressure on these guys now. Senga, Carrasco, Quintana. The 1-2. Strike 3 called. Got him looking. Oh, 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 2-0 Mets. It'll be Almonte, Vientos, and Narvaez. We got 19 people watching. We got 10 likes already. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. That's on our main Pure Adrenaline Sports YouTube page. We do have a Pure Adrenaline Baseball page as well. We got 4 people watching over there. Thank you all so much. Tiff is over there. Tiff just put a comment in. The Cubs are a joke. They can beat Atlanta and can't beat a struggling Mets team. Tiff, man, that's why they play every day, right? Baseball is such a weird sport. You never know who's going to get hot and when. Like earlier in the year, Oakland had a 7 or 9 game winning streak or something, and the Royals just had a 6 or 7 game winning streak as well. So these bad teams do get hot. But welcome in. Thank you for hopping on over on our Pure Adrenaline Baseball YouTube page. We, like I said, 10 likes, got 18 people watching now. We'll get over to the Rumble side here in a second. On the YouTube side, we got 11 votes in the poll, 45% Cubs, 27% Mets, 18% hoping for a good game, and 9% ready for the NFL regular season to start. We got 5 people watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for hanging out over there. We gained 4 followers over on there yesterday, so thank you everybody over there. Tonight on YouTube, we had not gained any subscribers yet, but that is quite all right. First pitch fastball in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 up high, 1-1. This season in AAA, Almonte 227 average, 11 home runs. The 1-1 is outside, 2-1. And that ball's ripped foul, 2-2. Tiff says, yeah, you're right. Long season, any team can get hot. Thanks for calling the game. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. 2-2. 2-2 to count. Called for 3. 1 away. That'll bring up Vientos. Vientos with 80. 89 at bats on the year for Vientos. He's batting 202, 2 home runs and 9 runs batted in. So definitely struggling. First pitch is inside, 1-0. Went 0 for 5 in last night's ball game. And that ball's hit right back up the middle. Horner on the backhand, throws over at first, 2 away. That'll bring up Omar Narvaez. 57 at bats on the year, batting 193 with 1 home run, 5 runs batted in. Mets are giving their young guys playing time. Nice to see. Yes, agreed. But man, and I'm more excited for the young guys that are down in the minors still. There's a first pitch strike. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Outside, 1-2 to count. And that ball's. Oh, Tauchman misplayed that, and that'll go all the way to the wall. Narvaez pulls into second base, and he'll stop there. So 2-out double. That'll bring up Ortega. Yeah, Tauchman misplayed that. Should have been an easy play. Up high and outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Ortega is fouled off, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. When can they bring up some of their young guys? I believe after August 19th. There's got to be less than 45 games left. Fouled away, 2-2. Two and two count to Ortega. It's fouled off again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 to Ortega. Tyon deals, and that ball's hit out to center field. Bellinger will settle under it right before the track. That'll retire the side. But we go to the third. Mets still lead 2-0. Bernard says, okay, thanks. You're welcome. For the Cubs in the top of the third, it'll be Gomes, Madrigal, and Tauchman. That's 8, 9, and 1 in the Cubs lineup. We got two people watching over on the kick side. Thank you, whoever that is. We got 4 people watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. Well, that just dropped down to 3. We got 15 people watching on the Pure Adrenaline Sports YouTube page for 10 likes. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. Then we got 2 people watching over on the Pure Adrenaline Baseball YouTube page. So let's look at some out-of-town scores. Orioles now lead the Astros 5-0. That game in the third inning. Astros have a runner on first and 1 out. Marlins and Reds are tied at 1, bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers lead the Twins 3-0. That game in the top of the 5th. Cardinals still lead the Rays 1-0. That game in the 6th inning. Top of the 3rd in Pittsburgh, the Pirates with a 3-1 lead over the Braves. Royals with a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. That game in the bottom of the 2nd. Guardians lead the Blue Jays 1-0. That game in the top of the 3rd. Vladimir Guerrero is up with 1 out and runners on first and second. Game 2 of the Phillies and Nationals. Phillies lead 1-0 in the 2nd inning. Later tonight, we got Rockies Brewers, Yankees White Sox, Giants Angels, Dodgers Diamondbacks, Padres Mariners, and Rangers A's. Only game final from tonight is the Phillies beat the Nationals in game 1, 8-4. All right, it'll be Yan Gomes to lead it off. Once again, 8, 9, and 1. Gomes, Madrigal, and Tauchman. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Gomes last night went 0 for 4. 2 strikeouts. No, not doing the Jets preseason game this weekend. I am doing Packers Bengals on Friday night and then Saints Chiefs on Sunday. There's a strike, 2-1. A&D saying, come on, Mets. You just need to worry about if your Reds win, bud. Swung on a miss, 2-2 to count. The 2-2 to Gomes. Swung on a miss. One out. That'll bring up Madrigal. Bernard says, sounds good. I'll be there. Yeah, thank you so much. They're in for a strike. Quickly head 0-2 here for Carrasco. Make sure you all hit that thumbs up. We'll really appreciate that. Pushes our content out to more people. And that's tapped down to third. Vientos is right there. Over to Alonso, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup for Tauchman. Led off the game with a walk, but was stranded at third base. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. The 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Down low, bounced in the dirt, 3-2. The 3-2 is ripped into right field, and that'll drop in for a 2-out single. So Tauchman has reached base both times, a walk and a single now. That'll bring up Horner, who grounded out to Alonso his first time up. First pitch in there to Horner for a strike. Let's go, Cookie, to keep throwing strikes. 40th pitch of the night for Carrasco coming up. Swung on a miss, 0-2. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. Pickoff throw over to first. Oh, that was close. He was safe. The count's 1-2. 2 outs. Mets up 2-0 off of the Alonso 2-run home run in the first. Carrasco fires and fouled off, still 1-2. Pickoff throw over to first. Talkman back in again. The 1-2. Talkman not going. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. That'll retire the side. We go bottom third. It'll be the top of the lineup for the Mets. Nimmo, McNeil, and Lindor. Bernard said, why did they let Bassett go? Because the front office likes to make dumb decisions, I guess. I was upset. Out of the guys, I wanted to keep Bassett. Now, I liked signing Quintana. Now, he got hurt at the beginning of the year. But I wanted to keep Bassett instead of Carrasco. I don't know why they let him go, though. Maybe he just didn't want to be here also. I don't know. Whoa. Making a mess over here. Making a mess. Well, now my flashlight's on. Falling apart. Fantasy-wise, I got Ronald Acuna hitting a home run tonight. Let's see how much I'm down by. I was down by 4 heading into today. Oh, and I got a good pitching duel going on there in Detroit and Minnesota. I got both pitchers there, both pitchers at 7 points so far tonight. Let's go. We got 5 people watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much. Nimmo fouls off that pitch. It's quickly 0-2. Taillon getting ready to throw his 45th pitch here with nobody out in the third. 45 pitches is where you want your starter to be after the third inning. That ball lifted out to left. Happ comes in, settles under it, and puts it away. That'll bring up McNeil. McNeil singled and scored in the first inning. E4 saying, let's go Cubs. Welcome in, E4. First pitch is a ball to McNeil, 1-0. There's a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Oh, that's just, they check down at third. I don't know what they called. It's 1-2. They called it a strike. If the home plate umpire is gonna point down the third, the camera guy's got to show what he's doing. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor popped out to short his first time up. Taillon getting ready to throw his 50th pitch of the night. First pitch strike. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. This is going to be a good game. I hope so. Of course, last night I thought was a good game because my Mets won 11-2, but it made for low numbers and a quiet chat last night during the game. So a close game would be beneficial for the channel. The 0-1 popped foul. Still, now it's 0-2. Excuse me. Welcome in. Mets are trash. Cubs are the best teams. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch there. Struck him out. We go to the fourth. It's still 2-0 Mets. It'll be Happ, Bellinger, and Swanson for the Cubs in the top of the fourth. We've gained one so far on the YouTube side tonight. Thank you to whoever that was. Really appreciate that. With about 50 games left to go in the season, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. The Orioles have a 3-game lead over the Rays. Twins have a 5.5-game lead over the Guardians, and the Rangers have a 3-game lead over the Astros. The Braves have a 10-game lead over the Phillies. The Brewers have a 1.5-game lead over the Reds, 2.5 over the Cubs, and the Dodgers have a 4-game lead over the Giants. Right now, the wild card teams in the American League would be the Rays, Astros, and Blue Jays. With the Mariners 3 back, the Red Sox 5 back, and the Yankees 5.5 back. In the National League, it would be the Giants, Phillies, and Reds. With the Cubs 1 back, the Marlins a 1.5 back, the Diamondbacks 2 back, and the Padres 4 back. First pitch is down low, 1-0 the count. Tap. The 1-0. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1 on the outside corner, 2-2. They said he went. That's a strikeout. That's 4 strikeouts for Carrasco tonight. That'll bring up Bellinger. Bellinger grounded out to Alonso his first time up. On the outside corner, 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Ooh, just missed, 2-1 the count. Jose Perez is here saying, "Hey Mets, do us Phillies fans a favor and sweep the Braves when you see them." The 2-1. Tapped foul, 2-2. The 2-2 is outside, 3-2. And that one's ripped out to right field, and it's out of here. It's 2-1 now. That's 17 home runs for Bellinger on the year. 56 runs batted in. It would really help us climb up the standings. That ball's popped up. Alonso waving everybody off in foul territory. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side. Oh, no. Excuse me. Second out. Second out. That'll bring up Candelario with 2 out and nobody on. Not good there. I said that was the end of the inning. Talk about not knowing how many outs there are. There's the first pitch strike, 0-1. Lindor played perfectly over the first. That'll retire the side. But Bellinger hits the solo shot to make it a 2-1 game. We go bottom four. For the Mets, it'll be Alonso, Vogelbach, and Almonte. All right, let's see here. Everybody that's watching and chatting on your YouTube side, you guys do earn channel points, which I still have to set up on how you redeem those channel points. But let's look. Let's look to see if you want to see how many channel points you have. You just put in exclamation points. And there it goes. It tells you how many points you have. I have 5,855. Melissa Britz, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. They have a Mets Kidcaster. The 1-0 to Pete. There's a strike 101. Sorry, listen. The SNY's got a little Kidcaster in there. He's about 11 years old, and calling the play-by-play for the Mets live broadcast. And that ball's grounded to second, over to first, one away. Melissa's saying, "Let's go Mets." Vogelbach's 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out to end the first. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0 is up high, 2-0. And that ball is laced out to left field. Happ is there. 2 away. That'll bring up Almonte, who struck out his first time up. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Almonte making his first start of the year for the Mets tonight. So that strikeout to lead off the second was his first at bat. Up high, 2-0. The 2-1 is ripped foul. The 2-1 on the outside corner, 2-2. All the runs tonight so far of home runs. Alonso hit a 2-run home run in the first for the Mets, and Bellinger with that solo shot in the top of the fourth inning to cut the lead down to 1. Taillon getting ready to throw his 65th pitch of the night. A little higher than you want your starter to be through 4. Fouled off, still 2-2. And that ball lifted out to center. Bellinger comes in, settles under it, and retires the side. We go to the 5th, 2-1 Mets. I do have the scores rotating there at the bottom, but let's go a little deeper here. Going to the 5th inning in Baltimore, the Orioles have a 6-2 lead over the Astros. The Reds with a 2-1 lead over the Marlins. That game going to the bottom of the 6th. Tigers with a 3-0 lead over the Twins in the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals and Rays are tied at 1. That game in the top of the 8th inning. Pirates lead the Braves 4-3. That game going to the 5th. Royals have a 3-0 lead over the Red Sox. That game in the top of the 4th. Guardians still lead the Blue Jays 1-0. That game going to the 5th. Game 2 between the Phillies and Nationals. Phillies have a 1-0 lead there in Game 2. Bottom of the 1st in Milwaukee, Rockies and Brewers are scoreless. Going to the bottom of the 1st in Chicago, the Yankees and White Sox, no score. Later on tonight, we get the Giants and Angels, Dodgers and Diamondbacks, Padres and Mariners, and Rangers and Athletics. Scherzer will be on the mound for the Rangers tonight. Only game that's final from earlier, Game 1 of the Phillies-Nationals doubleheader. Phillies won 8-4. We got 11 likes on the video. We got 16 people watching on the Pure Adrenaline Sports YouTube page. Thank you all so much. We got 2 people watching over on the Pure Adrenaline Baseball YouTube page as well. Let's look over at Rumble. We got 5 people watching over on Rumble. Thank you all so much for hanging out over there. We still got 2 people watching over on the Kick side as well. So thank you to whoever is there. Gained another subscriber there on YouTube. We're now at 1,759. The march to 2,000 continues. Want to get there before 2024. First pitch is high from Carrasco. Second pitch is down low. 2-0. It'll be Morel, Gomes, and Madrigal for the Cubs here in the 5th. The 2-0 is lifted foul down the left field line. It'll go out of play. The 2-1. Tapped foul. Vientos grabs it, but it's a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is fouled away. The 2-2 is down low, 3-2. The 3-2 is outside, ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here for Morel. That'll bring up Jan Gomes. He struck out his first time up. And that one's hitting the left center field, and that'll go all the way to the wall. Morel is flying. He turns, he'll score. Gomes stops at second. We're tied at 2. That'll bring up Madrigal with a runner on second and nobody out. Now tied up at 2. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1 to Madrigal. He calls timeout. The 0-1. Inside corner, 0-2. The 0-2. And that one's bounced to Carrasco. He'll go to third. They got him. Vientos tags him out. They might challenge. Oh, he's out. He got the tip of the foot. He's out. So that's a 1-5 put out at third. The Met crowd just saw the replay. They just got loud. He got him on the foot before. Let's see. He's out. He's out. Still waiting for the umpire. Yeah, Bernard saying, "Let's go, Cookie." I am not sure why they challenged that. There is nowhere where it looks like he's safe. The call was confirmed. He's out. So 1 out now with a runner on first. Tied at 2. First pitch is on the outside corner to Tauchman, 0-1. Tauchman has reached base both times, walked in the first, singled in the third. The 0-1. On the outside corner, the throw back down to first. Madrigal back in, but it's 0-2 now. No threat of rain tonight. Last night we had a 2-hour and 9-minute rain delay. The 0-2 to pick off throw. Madrigal back in. Here comes the 0-2 from Carrasco. Outside, 1-2. Line foul, still 1-2. The count, 1-2. Oh, he picked them off. Let's see. Nice. Pete got the tag in before the fingers touched the bag. 2 away. So now the count's 1-2 with nobody on. They checked down at third, and he went around and struck him out. That ends the inning, but the Cubs tie it up. We go bottom 5. It'll be Vientos, Narvaez, and Ortega for the Mets. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. We did jump up to 20 people watching. Thank you so much. I'm going to put a link in the chat right now. Our buddy Rising Rhino is live streaming the Cardinals Rays game. Let's go over and show him some support. Tell him PAS sent you over. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to his channel as well. He's up to 672. He's trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the calendar year. Bernard says good defense by Cookie. Yeah, he had to play at third. He picked off the runner, and then he struck out Talkman to end the inning. So a good inning, a good defensive inning there by Carrasco. So, guys, go over to that link. Say hello to Rising Rhino. We're going to be doing a show with Rhino during the NFL season every week, talking about the NFL season. That week's schedule, the previous week's results. So the Pirates just scored again and go up by 2 runs now over the Braves. And with the Phillies winning game 2, if both teams hold on, it'll be down to 9-game lead there for the Braves. We got 8 people watching over on the Rumble side. Thank you all so much for hanging out over there. I know you guys are on Rumble, but if you want to show some support to Rising Rhino over on YouTube, there you go. There's the link over there. Go over, give him a thumbs up. And Carrasco getting congratulations coming into the dugout. Wonder if he's done. So, but we're tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. So if the Mets can score here, that'll put them on the swung on a miss. That's a strikeout to lead off the inning. That's 8 in a row retired by Taillon. Narvaez was the last hit. He had a 2-out double in the second. Up high, 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Oh, the Marlins just took a 3-2 lead over the Reds. The 2-0, and that ball's down to Horner at second. Over to Candelaria. That's 9 in a row retired. That'll bring up Ortega, who flew out to center to end the second inning. Bickford warming up in the Mets pen. First pitch is dropped in for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss, 1-2. Tampa Bay just took a 2-1 lead over the Cardinals. Yep, Bernard Cookie is on his A game, but it looks like he's getting replaced. Only after 75 pitches. The 1-2, and that ball's popped up. Swanson on the shallow left field grass. That'll retire the side. 10 in a row retired by Taillon. We go to the 6th, tied at 2. Thomas Fitzpatrick, who was in the chat earlier, he's part of our NFL team at Pure Adrenaline Sports here. Guys, I'm going to put his link in the chat as well. He's covering the Royals-Red Sox game right now. So go over to Thomas's channel, give him a thumbs up. I'm over there right now. I'll hit that thumbs up for him, voting his poll there. Got 5 people watching on Rumble. Drop down to 4. Oh, back up to 5. Take Cookie out. He done a good job. Cookie's done. Elijah. Hey, my pinch switcher I got pitched the full 6 innings, so it should be 18 outs. So it should be 18 outs. So is it glitched because he got someone out that was stealing? I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Count is 1-2 here to Horner. Horner's 0 for 2 today, grounded out to Alonso and struck out. Pirates now with a 6-3 lead over the Braves. Nationals have a 2-1 lead over the Phillies now. The count is 2-2. Fouled off 2-2. That ball outside, it's 3-2. SNY showing. I'm not going to tell you what they're showing. The 3-2. And that ball's hit out to right field. Almonte will come in and make the catch, one away. Nimmo will come in, and that's quick 2 out here for Bickford. And that'll bring up Bellinger. Bellinger's 1 for 2 tonight with the solo home run. Up and in. Count is 2-0. Narvaez taking a little time here. Let's see what happened. Oh, the ball hit the umpire. Narvaez missed it. E4 is back saying, let's go Cubs. Saying Cubs, baby. Tied up at 2. There's a strike, 2-1 to count. Respect the Cubs. Well, nobody's disrespecting the Cubs right now. The 3-1 count. Bellinger drills one foul, 3-2. Elijah says, does it say the total outs for the game on his stats? How many innings pitched does it say, Elijah? Let me know what it says for innings pitched, and I'll tell you how many outs that was. And Bellinger hits another one foul, still 3-2. I don't have a chance to look it up. I'll look it up in between innings here. And foul, still 3-2 to count. Bickford up to 15 pitches here in the sixth inning. We're tied at 2. Alonso with the 2-run home run in the first. Bellinger with a 2-run shot, or a solo shot in the fourth. Oh, he can't make the catch on the foul ball. And Yan Gomes with the RBI double in the fifth. So we're tied at 2 here in the fifth inning with 2 outs for the Cubs and Bellinger. And Narvaez couldn't make that final out. Hopefully it doesn't come back to hurt the Mets here. And then, Elijah, I'll go look at your stats for your Vikings or your Twins. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So 1-2-3 inning for Bickford. Let me look here. For Gray, it says 6 innings, 2 earned runs. But right now he would get the loss. Yeah, so he got 6 innings pitched. So it throws me. Oh, because on DraftKings it has him at over 17. Let's go over and look. And it didn't count. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I should have counted. Bernard says, "Let's go bullpen." Well, we got to get the lineup going again. We scored 11 last night and got off to a hot start tonight. But here in the bottom of the sixth, and Nimmo lifts one out to left center field. Bellinger on the run will make the catch. That'll bring up Jeff McNeil, who's 1 for 2 tonight. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't use DraftKings, so I don't know. Before says, "Hey, Before, how are you? Welcome in. Great to see you again." There's a strike, 0-1 to McNeil. Tyone up to 78 pitches here. The 0-1 is tapped right back to Tyone. Flips it over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Lindor. Lindor's 0 for 2 with a pop out and a strikeout. Trevor Gott getting warmed up in the Mets bullpen. Oh, and 1. Up high, 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. Fouled off, still 1-2. The 1-2 to Lindor. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. Ripped foul. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 7th. Still tied at 2. We got 20 people watching over on the YouTube side. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. That thumbs up at the bottom of this video as well. Would really appreciate that. Pushes our content out to more people. We got 19 votes in the poll. 42% saying Cubs. 37% saying Mets. 11% just hoping for a good game, which we have definitely gotten. And 11% are ready for the NFL regular season to start. Alvaro. Alvaro Ryan says you got to be a diehard Mets fan to stream this game when the season is over. Well, the season's not over. There's still 50 games to play. Trevor Gott will come in to pitch for the Mets after Bickford had a 1-2-3 inning. For the Cubs in the 7th, it'll be Swanson, Candelario, and Morel. Exactly before. Now, it's a long shot, yes, but 7 games. The Mets went on a 6-game losing streak and didn't lose any ground in the wild card standings. Hopefully you get the over of 6.5. Not sure you're getting that tonight. So our next live stream will be tomorrow night, covering the same 2 teams. It'll be Kyle Hendricks against David Peterson. Hendricks is 4-6 on the year. Peterson's 3-7. Then taking Thursday night off, and then we'll be back Friday night with the Packers and Bengals preseason game. Got on the year 43 appearances, 4.38 ERA, and 39 innings. Has given up 3 home runs. First pitch is grounded to Lindor. Over to Alonso, one away. That'll bring up Candelario, who's 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a ground out to short. Before says Friday night is fireworks night at Citi Field. That ball's lined out to left field, and it'll go foul. Alvaro says, I remember everybody had big expectations for this season with Verlander and Scherzer and see how that unfolded. I don't know why. You can't. They came here for the money. And that ball, that's a fair ball down the third base line. The Candelario will turn and go into second base. It's a 1-out double. That'll bring up Morel, who's 0 for 1. Yep, Scherzer's pitching tonight. Let's go Peterson tomorrow. Well, if you win tonight, you win the series either way. So let's just worry about tonight first. There's a first pitch strike. The 0-1 inside 1-1. That ball's fouled off, 1-2 the count. Who do you think will win the World Series? Rangers, Braves, or other? No idea. It all depends on who gets hot at the right time. There's a strike. 2-way. That'll bring up Holmes, who's 1 for 2 tonight with a double and an RBI. I don't know. I don't think there's that one dominant playoff team. I was hoping Baltimore would have done something a little bit different at the trade deadline. I do like Jack Flaherty, but I was hoping they would have. I was hoping they were the team that would have traded for Verlander. I agree. Rangers and Braves are pretenders. I agree. I do not like either team's pitching staff, the whole staff from starter to closer. They both have question marks throughout. Before says I like other. One shout to Gomes. There's a ball, 2-1. Astros are always a threat. Agreed. It'll depend for the Astros. It'll depend on how healthy they are in the playoffs. There's a ball, 3-1 to count. All right, 3-1 count to Gomes. And that ball's hit out to right field. Almonte comes over, and he'll make the catch on the run. That'll retire the side. We go bottom 7. For the Mets, it'll be Alonso, Vogelback, and Almonte. Bottom of the 8th inning, or bottom of the 7th inning. Who's going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"? Bernard, I think it's your turn to sing. Go ahead. We'll wait. Go ahead. I do have the scoreboard there, but let's take a closer look at what's going on. The Orioles still lead 6-2 over the Astros. That game going to the bottom of the seventh. Marlins have a 3-2 lead over the Reds. That game in the top of the ninth. Tigers lead 6-0 over the Twins. That game going to the ninth inning. The Rays have a 4-2 lead over the Cardinals. That game in the top of the ninth. The Pirates have a 6-5 lead over the Braves, but the Braves have bases loaded and two out for Travis d'Arnaud. Royals have a 6-2 lead over the Red Sox. That game in the top of the sixth. Guardians have a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays. That game in the bottom of the seventh. Phillies in game two of the doubleheader lead 3-2 over the Nationals in the bottom of the fifth. Rockies and Brewers are tied at 1. That game in the fourth. Yankees and White Sox going to the fourth. No score. Other games getting underway in about a half hour or 40 minutes. The Giants, Angels, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Padres, Mariners, and Rangers, Athletics. And then in the Rangers A's game, it's Scherzer on the mound from Texas. He's 10-4 on the year, but he's got a 4.04 ERA. Now he's going up against Oakland, so he should look dominant tonight. We got 9 people watching over on Rumble. Thank you all so much for hopping in over there. Really appreciate you all hanging out over there. The Rays Cardinals game just went final. The Rays with the 4-2 win. Hey, Adam from New York Sports Wicker Media saying fly the L. Welcome in, Adam. Hopefully you're doing well. I know you live stream tomorrow night, I believe, right? Grounded down the short. Bernard says, take me out to the ball. How does that sound? Perfect, Bernard. Perfect. Alvaro says, did you ever go to Shea Stadium? Yes. I had not been to Citi Field. Last time we were at a Mets game, it was in Shea Stadium. The 1-0. Nice. Adam says he's excited for tomorrow night's show. Guys, if you guys are New York sports fans, especially Jets, Mets, Knicks, Rangers, make sure you're following or subscribe to Adam. They're at New York Sports Wicker Media. He live streams every Wednesday night and is always popping in videos all the time as well. Vogelback pops out, 2 away. That'll bring up Almonte. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Struck out and flew out to center. So who's the number one pitcher now that Verlander and Max are gone? Kodai Senga. Kodai Senga is our number one. And Senga should be in the talks. Not to say he will win Rookie of the Year, but he should at least be in the talks for Rookie of the Year, National League Rookie of the Year. The 0-1. Tapped foul, 0-2. Tapped foul, still 0-2. and he tried to hold the swing, but he went strike three. That'll end the inning. We go to the eighth inning, tied at 2. That's 16 straight retired by Taillon. Last Mets batter was their Narvaez double in the second, or base runner, I should say. Alvaro says 3.24 ERA is pretty decent for a rookie, right? Yep, yes it is. Adam says, I feel like the whole 1 through 5 starter talk is for the offseason and the playoffs. Come regular season, it's just can you trust this pitcher or can't you? David Robertson in the game, closing for the Marlins right now, 3-2 Marlins leading. I know earlier on after he got traded there, he blew a game for the Marlins. So as we go to the 8th inning, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Cubs coming up. Madrigal, Tauchman, and Horner. Let's see where we're at here. We got 18 people watching. We got 13 likes on the video. Thank you all so much for hitting that like button. Really appreciate that. 21 votes in the poll. 38% saying Cubs, 38% saying Mets, 14% just hoping for a good game, which we definitely have, and 10% saying the NFL season needs to start. Adam, if you're still here, did you see? Hey, Butterfly is here. What is up, Butterfly? Great to see you. Your Astros are struggling a little bit tonight. It'll be Drew Smith in the pitch. Butterfly says 2 more likes for 15. Let's go. Butterfly always does a great job of getting our like numbers up. Alvaro says, I'm excited for the Giants this season. DJ is taking a significant leap. Let's go, G-Men. Hey, Thomas Fitzpatrick's here. Thomas is live streaming right now. He's doing the Red Sox Royals game. Thanks for stopping in, Thomas. The Stros having jet lag. First pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Yankees are actually winning 3-0 before. Nimmo, fly ball out to Nimmo, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup for the Cubs with Tauchman. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a strikeout and a walk. Robertson gets the first 2 out. Votto in the pinch hit. First pitch is inside to Tauchman, 1-0. There's a ball, 2-0 to count. Out. Ooh, called a strike, 2-1. That ball looked outside. Wow, Mike Vasil, 8 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 8 no-hit innings for Syracuse. They let him. Did they let him come out for the 9th and he gave up a hit? Butterfly says I went back to work, so I'm not staying up too late during the week. Gotcha. The 3-1. Fouled off 3-2. Hey, Rising Rhino. Rising Rhino in the house. I said myself. What? No Large Marge? Where's Large Marge? That ball hit out to left at the wall. It's out of here. That puts the Cubs up 3-2. 7th home run of the year for Tauchman. RBI number 41 as well. Yes, he gave it up in the 9th. Overlord, or Cam, as we like to call him here at Pure Adrenaline Sports, says, how about them Cowboys? Alvaro says, dang, yep. Hey, RC's here. What's up, RC? Thanks for popping in again. I know you've been here before. I show up and the Mets start losing. That's line to center field. That'll drop in. Nimmo picks it up, keeps him to a single. Yep, Adam says that's gone. Yes, it is. Before says the Mets need to lose 40 out of the next 50 games for a fat draft pick prospect. Here's Hap, who's 0 for 3 tonight. He bunts one, and it goes foul. 0-1. Guys that are mods on the chat, make sure you post your links to your channels so people can check out. And that ball's fouled off. It's 0-2. Hey, Consuela is back saying, hi, John. Who was the starting pitcher? Carrasco started tonight. Left after 5 with the game tied at 2. Mets bullpen once again. Yep. And we're not hitting. 16 batters in a row retired. Adam says no, they have to get in the bottom 6 records to protect their pick. Then there's a record. There's the lottery for the bottom 6. They dropped to 10 slots. Oh, okay. Thank you, Adam. Rhino saying whoop whoop. Rhino's got another stream coming up tonight. That ball's fouled off, still 0-2. Rhino telling people to hit that like button, and Consuela says thank you. Before says the Marlins win. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That's 2 away. But that'll bring up Bellinger. Bellinger's 1 for 3 tonight with a solo home run. There's Adam's link. Guys, if you're a Jets fan, Mets fan, Rangers fan, Knicks fan, all around New York sports fan, make sure you're checking out Adam over at New York Sports Wicker Media. Does a great job live streaming every Wednesday night, dropping all kinds of videos with Jets news throughout the week as well. Anytime there's any news for any of the New York sports team, Adam is all over it. So, guys, check him out over there at New York Sports Wicker Media. And Adam also saying that the Marlins win. Buck's coming out. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change. Josh Walker's warming up in the pen. Josh Young, surgery on his finger, going to be out close to 6 weeks. Adam says, the Mets have the second hardest strength of schedule remaining this season? Yikes. Yikes. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. I have not watched any of your videos you posted. Have you had any videos blow up like the Marcana video blew up? The Tigers game went final. They won that game 6-0. Rodriguez with the win there. Let's check fantasy numbers tonight. I had both pitchers in that Tigers Twins game. Let's see how that ended up going. All right. Rodriguez had 18 points for me in the winning effort, and Gray had 8 points for me in the losing effort. So not too bad. Not too bad. I am up 28 points 2 days into the week. So as we're still waiting here, let's look at the other games. The Yankees lead the White Sox 4-0. That came in the top of the fourth inning. Rockies and Brewers are tied at 1 going to the sixth. The Phillies have a 4-2 lead over the Nationals, but the Nationals have bases loaded and 2 out. Bottom of the eighth in Cleveland. Guardians still lead 1-0 over the Blue Jays. Royals have a 7-2 lead over the Red Sox in the seventh. And the Pirates still lead the Braves 6-5 in the seventh. Orioles lead 6-2 in the eighth. Canna is by far your biggest, over 6,200 views. My second is me ripping Scherzer last season after elimination. I may have screamed. Horner steals the base. And it's the 1-0 count to Bellinger. Ooh, just missed on the outside. 2-0 to count. The 2-0 is up top for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Strike on the outside corner, 2-2. You can't complain about that. That the home plate umpire has been calling that pitch all night. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll retire the side, but the Cubs take a 3-2 lead. We go bottom 8. It'll be Vientos, Narvaez, and Ortega for the Mets. Overlord says, forgot to tell you, but I moved into my new apartment today. Been packing and moving all day, so I'm beat. First off, I didn't know you were moving. So you'll have a different look next time we stream. Butterfly says 5 more likes for 20. Video was called Eviscerating the Fraud That is Max Scherzer. Consuela says yes. Rising Rhino saying what's up to Adam. I feel like, yes, sir, it'll be different. Awesome. We're gonna get a new pitcher here for the Cubs, so that might help the Mets out a little bit. But guys, make sure you're following all the mods in the chat if they have channels. I feel like we're building a very strong community. between Rising Rhino, Thomas Fitzpatrick. Overlord is part of our football coverage here at Pure Adrenaline Sports, so he'll be with us on Friday night covering the Packers game. So Adam over at New York Sports Wicker Media's got his own channel going on. I believe he just passed 800 subs, or it might have been 700. Play-by-play with JJ, who's doing a doubleheader today. He did both Phillies games today. Cubs are going to their bullpen. $700. Yeah, I know some people might not know what's going on here, but does anybody know what happened? I just know his channel's gone. Rising Rhino will be doing a live stream tonight. Rhino, I'll send people over here after we're done anyway. Yeah, Butterfly, that's all I know as well. So the 1-0. And that's base hit right up the middle. So we get a new pitcher and we start hitting the ball. Vientos with the leadoff single for Narvaez, who's 1 for 2 with a double. Nobody. I sent him a message on Insta and no response. Same here, no response. Well, I wasn't sure. Like I don't want to go too far into thinking anything, but he was live streaming games. He would play-by-play reaction like I'm doing here, like Rhino does. Then he stopped doing that and started playing Madden and posting. And Narvaez pops one up to shallow right. Then he'll make the catch. Vientos back in, 1 away. That'll bring up Ortega, who's 0 for 2. So I found that weird. And then all of a sudden, consider a bunt with Ortega. I don't know, with 1 out already. It depends on what the defense is doing, Adam. Like he was posting like video game stuff and not doing live reaction and play-by-play anymore. He's done this at least 4 times throughout the year. Gotcha, Butterfly. Maybe he just needs a break, which is fine. I understand that. Alvarez is the pinch hitter. Yeah, exactly. Okay, never mind. Pinch hitting. Yep. The 0-1 called strike 0-2. Yeah, I just hope he's okay. That's all I care about. And I found out because on my channel, the 0-2, down low, 1 and 2, I have people that are part of this group we're putting together. So like Rhino's there, Thomas is there, play-by-play with JJ is there, Adam is there, and I had AJ there, and the one day it was gone. The 1-2, and that ball's tapped foul. Still 1-2. Yes, that was a generous strike 2 call. It looked low. Yeah, you're concerned also. Yep. I mean, like, I don't know. Did he say why he was doing it, or did he just do it? He's not speaking to anyone. And maybe he's just worn out. He was doing a lot of streaming. Like a lot. Like he would do multiple streams in a day. And Tauchman on the run will make the catch on the track. Laced out to right field. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Nimmo. He just did it. Yeah. Not cool. All right, it's meeting at the mound, but that'll bring up Nimmo. He's 0 for 3 tonight with a couple fly outs and a foul out. His Discord was doing really well. So weird. Ottavino getting warmed up for the Mets. The first pitch to Nimmo, and that one's grounded past the diving third baseman in the left field. Vientos goes to third. So it'll be runners on the corners with 2 outs for McNeil, who's 1 for 3 tonight. We got 25 people hopping in here. Thank you all so much. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Our next live stream will be tomorrow night, covering Game 3 of this series. Pitches down low, 1-0 to McNeil. Ooh, called a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Yeah, heads up running by Vientos. Yeah, to get the third base. Agreed. No, that's a good strike. Got the corner. 1-1 to count. Down low, 2-1. See, now that was called the ball to McNeil, but it was called the strike to Alvarez. The 2-1. Oh, he holds. It's 3-1. Xavier, the random guy, is back. What's up? Great to see you back. I know your Rangers are getting ready to start here in a couple minutes with Scherzer on the mound. The 3-1. And it's hit the Horner right at second base. Over to first. That'll retire the side. We go to the ninth. 3-2 Cubs. Butterfly saying 4 more likes for 20. Hey, Andrew Jack is back. What's up, buddy? Saying hey, welcome back. Thomas checking out his channel points. Just a reminder, L.A. Knight, yeah, is at the game. How's the game? Well, the Mets had a 2-0 lead in the first, but Chicago has come back and taken a 3-2 lead now. Just we're going to the top of the ninth. Mets need a timely hit. Yep, but if they can keep the Cubs off the board here, it'll be Lindor, Alonso, Ottavino's coming in the pit for the Mets. All right, Ottavino on the mound, Alvarez behind the plate, Mendick out and left. Ottavino this year, 48 games, 3.40 ERA, 6 saves, 45 innings, has given up 5 home runs. What are points? You guys start earning points for chatting and watching live streams. And then I will start adding some things in for you guys to redeem those points. Some will be giveaways. Some will be things you guys can put on screen. But I wanted to get the points up so they start accumulating. So if you just put in exclamation point points, it'll tell you how many points you have. That pitch is fouled off, 0-2. Wish me luck. I'm going to run to get a lotto ticket. See you next time. Good luck. Remember us when you win. 3 more likes for 20. But if you just got to put in exclamation point points, and it'll tell you how many points you have. Like that. And then, boom. And that ball fouled off, still 1-2. Yep, it gives you guys a way to be interactive, not only with the chat, not only with the stream, but start earning some things for giveaways and stuff like that. So I really appreciate everybody that's actually been helping us along the way without any points. So swung on a miss, he struck him out. Rising Rhino says points, points, points. Yes, sir. Like I'll come up with a point value. There's a link in the chat for our merch store. I'll come up with a point value where if you guys get to that point value, you can redeem points. The Cubs are up at bat, and Candelario is the batter. But Joshua, welcome in. The 1-1. Outside 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Joshua says, no, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that thumbs up while you're here. And that ball fouled off, still 2-2. If the Mets strike out the Cubs, can we still win the game? Andrew Jack, this will be the first year I will be doing college football. Probably just Penn State games. And that'll get through in the left field for a one-out single. If the Mets strike out the Cubs, can we still win the game? The Mets can still win the game. Yes, we got to score 2 runs unless the Cubs get some more runs here. Bernard says, let's go Penn State. I believe they kick off their season on September 2nd against West Virginia, I believe. Yep, and Jack saying the Royals are up 9-3. Yes, I have Thomas is live streaming that game right now. I have him up over here as well, listening to him broadcast. Fouled off 0-1. Another throw first. There's a strike 0-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2-away. Thomas saying good game so far. Yep. Nice and close. It's keeping the chat active. It's keeping the numbers up as well. Usually we drop down to about 10 or 11 here this late in the game. Joshua says, I think we got this still. I hope so. And that ball's hit in the left field. That'll get down for a base hit. So it'll be runners on first and second. Joshua says, I subscribed. This is cool what you're doing. Thank you, Joshua. You subscribed over on what? The Pure Adrenaline Baseball page. Because we also have a Pure Adrenaline Sports page as well, which has we got 26 people watching over on that side right now as well. And we stream our NFL games over there as well. First pitch strike, 0-1. But I appreciate you being here no matter which channel you're on. The 0-1 to Madrigal. Outside, 1-1. How long have you been doing YouTube? We started the channel back in on September 9th, 2021. I remember it was September 9th because that was the first Thursday night game of the year. It was Tampa Bay and Dallas. That was our first stream. And for 2021 and 2022, we only did football streams. Really only fantasy football information. Ball fouled off 1 and 2. And we weren't live streaming games. Then last year, we met. You might see him in the chat every once in a while. His name's Overlord. He's like, listen, guys, if you guys want to take this channel to the next level, you got to stream a little bit more than an hour. So we started doing that. We started mixing in some game reactions. And lined and right to Lindor. We go bottom 9, 3-2 Cubs. Once again, it'll be Lindor, Alonso, and Vogelback. And then this year, started baseball. Been doing baseball almost every day, taking a couple days off here and there. But the channel has really blown up since doing baseball live reaction videos like this. Yes, sir. Adrenaline Baseball. I'm going to have to check it out soon then, for sure. Yep. Thomas says, come on, Mets. Let's go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate everybody for being here. We got 17 thumbs up on the channel. Let me start getting some stuff ready. Customization. Let's add a redirect so when I'm done here, we can send everybody over to somebody else's stream. So we can all keep talking some baseball. We're going to add Rising Rhino to the mix here. And when we're done, it'll redirect everybody over to Rising Rhino's stream, who's covering the Padres game tonight. Joshua says, are we allowed to talk gambling? Yes, you are. I do not do much of it, but you guys are free to share your thoughts or what your plays were. I do let's see here. Football. I like doing a lot of over-unders on yardage for the football players. All right, Adbert Ozole, 43 games this year, 14 of 15 saves. And here we go. It'll be Lindor, Alonso, and Vogelback. Mets down a run. Bernard says, fouled off 0-2, putting on my rally cap. Andrew Jack says, I want to start streaming, but I don't have the stuff to do it. You don't have a laptop with a webcam? That's all you need anymore. All you need. You don't even need that. One of these. Fouled off. 0-2 the count. No, you don't have a computer with you don't have a laptop with a webcam or a phone. Ripped foul, still 0-2. I put down 40 to 85. Oh, 40 to win 85. I know we got this. And good content helps too. I'm still trying to figure out that good content part. The 0-2. And that's lined in the right field, and that'll drop in for a base hit. That'll bring up Alonso, who's 1 for 3 tonight with a 2-run home run. Joshua says you have good character and you're an easy watch. Well, thank you for the kind words. And Pete hits one out to right field. Tauchman's right there to make the catch, 1 away. Bernard says rally, rally. Consuela says yay. But now there's 1 out for Vogelback, who's 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout, a line out, and a pop out. Joshua says he lives alone and feels like he's with family watching a game. There's a first pitch strike. Arauz. Vogelback, then Arauz. The 0-1 down low. 1-1 to Danny Burgers. The 1-1 pickoff throw over to first. Lindor back in. The 1-1 is tapped right back to the pitcher. He goes to second for 1 on the first double play. That's a 1-6-3 double play. The Mets lose 3-2. Not sure why Vogelback is still on the team. Adam laughs and says goodnight. Adam, thank you so much for being here. I'll definitely be sure to hop in your live stream tomorrow night. But man, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. On your way out, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. I am doing Game 3 tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully we get no delays tomorrow night. But let's Thomas says good game. Yep. See you at 10 p.m. tomorrow. Yes, sir. See Andrew Jack. See ya. Have a great Bernard says have a great night, everyone. You guys want to get pizza? Have a great night, everyone. Bernard says bye-bye. Man, thank you all so much. Once again, hit that thumbs up on the way out. Hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell as well, so you know when we do go live. Everybody on the Pure Adrenaline Sports YouTube page, I'm going to redirect everybody over to Rising Rhino stream. So go give him a thumbs up. Enjoy his live stream. He's doing the Padres game, and we'll talk to everybody tomorrow night.